There are a number of things you can do to improve the performance of your racing pigeons. Here are a few tips. Choose the right pigeons. The first step is to choose the right pigeons. Not all pigeons are created equal, and some are simply better suited for racing than others. When choosing pigeons, look for those that are strong, healthy, and have a good pedigree. Provide a good home. Your pigeons need a safe and comfortable home in order to thrive. The loft should be dry, clean, and well ventilated. It should also be large enough for the pigeons to spread their wings and fly. Feed them a healthy diet. Pigeons need a diet that is high in protein and carbohydrates. You can feed them a commercial pigeon feed or a home-cooked diet that is balanced and nutritious. Train them regularly. Pigeons need to be trained in order to be successful racers. Start by training them to fly short distances and gradually increase the distance as they get stronger. Keep them healthy. Pigeons are susceptible to a number of diseases, so it is important to keep them healthy. Vaccinating them against common diseases is a good way to protect them. Be patient. It takes time to develop a successful racing pigeon team. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep working hard and eventually you will see success. Here are some additional tips that may help you improve your racing pigeons' performance. Keep good records. Keep track of your pigeons' performance, including their training times, race times, and health records. This information can help you identify areas where you can improve. Experiment with different training methods. There are many different ways to train racing pigeons. Experiment with different methods to see what works best for your pigeons. Get advice from other pigeon racers. There are many experienced pigeon racers who can offer advice on how to improve your racing pigeons' performance. Don't be afraid to ask for help. With hard work and dedication, you can improve the performance of your racing pigeons and achieve success in the sport. Choose the right pigeons. Not all pigeons are created equal. Some are naturally better at racing than others. When choosing pigeons to race, look for those that are strong, healthy, and have a good pedigree. Provide a good home. Your pigeons need a safe, comfortable, and sanitary home in order to thrive. The loft should be well ventilated and dry, and it should be located in a quiet area. Feed your pigeons a healthy diet. A good diet is essential for good health and performance. Feed your pigeons a balanced diet of grains, vegetables, and fruits. Give your pigeons plenty of exercise. Pigeons need regular exercise in order to stay fit and healthy. A good training program will help your pigeons build up their strength and stamina. Keep your pigeons healthy. Pigeons are susceptible to a variety of diseases. It is important to keep your pigeons healthy by vaccinating them against common diseases and by providing them with a clean and sanitary environment. Be patient. It takes time and effort to train and raise pigeons. Don't expect to see results overnight. Be patient and persistent, and you will eventually see your pigeons improve. Here are some additional tips that may help you improve your racing pigeons' performance. Keep good records. Keep track of your pigeons' performance, diet, and health. This information will help you identify areas where you can improve. Join a racing club. Joining a racing club will give you access to other experienced pigeon racers who can offer advice and support. Read books and articles about pigeon racing. There is a wealth of information available about pigeon racing. Reading books and articles will help you learn more about the sport and how to improve your pigeons' performance. Attend racing events. Attending racing events will give you the opportunity to see other pigeons race and to learn from other pigeon racers. With a little effort and dedication, you can improve the performance of your racing pigeons and become a successful pigeon racer. I would start by evaluating my current racing pigeon team. I would look at their individual strengths and weaknesses, and I would try to identify any areas where they could improve. I would also look at the overall performance of my team, and I would try to identify any trends or patterns that could be improved. Once I had a good understanding of my current situation, I would start to develop a plan for improvement. This plan would include a number of different factors, such as choosing the right pigeons, providing a good home, feeding my pigeons a healthy diet, training my pigeons regularly, keeping my pigeons healthy, being patient. I would also make sure to get feedback from other pigeon fanciers. There are many experienced pigeon fanciers who can offer valuable advice and support. I would also make sure to read as much as I could about racing pigeons. There are many books and websites that offer information on the subject. I believe that by following these steps, I would be able to improve my racing pigeons' performance and start winning races. There is a popular saying that mastering the art of feeding pigeons will make you a master at racing them. Although simplified, the weight of the pigeons before a race is crucially important. A significant percentage, around 75%, of pigeons sent to races are actually overweight. Many fanciers focus more on preparing their pigeons for shows rather than races. Most believe that pigeons should be plump and full, but this is entirely incorrect. Even for long-distance races, pigeons should be light and agile, with their muscles lying almost flat. In most cases, the way a pigeon handles itself at the end of a race should be the same as when it started the race, with just a small amount of fat to sustain it for hours. Combine this small amount of fat with excellent health and condition, and you will witness remarkable results. Can a fat pigeon win a race? Well, a fat pigeon might win against other fat pigeons, but lean pigeons have a significant advantage. Many prefer to send their pigeons in a large and full condition for long-distance races, but these well-fed pigeons will consistently be outperformed by properly prepared pigeons. When I mention lean, I do not mean skinny. Let's discuss feeding. Pigeons that undergo intense training require more nutritious feed to maintain their ideal body weight. However, efficiently trained pigeons that receive proper nutrition can achieve the same level of fitness with less road work. Pigeons do not require high-fat feed for more than 2 feedings in races under 400 kilometers. For longer distance races, they need no more than 4 to 5 feedings of rich seeds. Suppose you are shipping pigeons for a 700 kilometers race on Thursday with a Saturday liberation. In that case, you can feed them high-fat seeds once on Tuesday evening, twice on Wednesday, and once on Thursday. You may wonder what comprises the majority of their feed for the rest of the week. The answer is good quality barley. Utilizing barley can save you time on training and significantly reduce fuel costs. During most of the week, feed the pigeons 80% barley and around 20% racing mix. If you are racing on a Saturday for a race under 300 kilometers, you can provide them with all the rich seeds and racing mix, 16% protein, they desire on Thursday evening. On basket day, feed them a half ration of feed consisting of 50% barley and 50% rich fatty seeds. The most crucial day to feed the pigeons for a race is 2 days before liberation, not the day before. For races under 300 kilometers, when the pigeons return home, allow them to consume all the rich oily seeds, such as dehusked sunflower, and racing mix, 16% protein, they desire until dusk. The following day, return them to 80% barley. For long-distance races, pigeons are permitted to eat as much rich feed and racing mix as they want upon return. They can continue to consume rich feed and racing mix on the day after their return. From the following day onward, they should return to an 80% barley diet. By following this feeding regimen, your pigeons will never become round or heavy after a strenuous workout. If your pigeons do bloat and feel excessively heavy a few days after a race, it indicates that your feeding system has missed the mark. My pigeons never experience such issues because I avoid overtraining them. Are there multiple ways to achieve success with feeding? Absolutely. However, I prefer to keep it simple by utilizing high-quality barley, which helps maintain weightless and well-conditioned pigeons without the need for excessive road work. Loft flying or moderate road work, coupled with a correctly balanced diet, will keep your pigeons in excellent shape. Speaking of loft flying, you would be astonished by how well pigeons exercise on the 80% barley mix. If there's one thing to take away from this advice, it's that you likely send your pigeons to races carrying excessive weight. Pigeons participating in long-distance races should not be full and plump. These pigeons are not migrating south for the winter, they are flying for 12 to 14 hours. Pigeons competing in races under 6 hours should be as light as a feather but not skinny. They should be buoyant, with their muscles lying flat rather than full. Even in headwind races, a lean and buoyant pigeon holds a significant advantage. Give this feeding method a try for your older birds, and witness remarkable improvements in body weight and condition. There are many reasons to buy my racing pigeon method. Here are some of the best reasons. You will get excellent results. It's a very simple system to use. It's affordable. I have had over 400 first prize winners. It's adaptable to any situation. You can use it with any racing method, natural, widowhood, young birds. It's a very effective method. There is no need to spend a lot of money on fancy pigeon products. It's a reliable system and it is foolproof to use. Professional athletes, race horses, take the same products. There is science behind this, not just hearsay. It is all to do with red blood cells and oxygen in the blood. Without that, a pigeon will not race well, or an athlete will not win a race. If he has low oxygen in his blood, the above is fact and is 100% science. There are a few things you can do to improve your chances of winning at racing pigeons. One of the most important things is to learn as much as you can about the sport. You'll need to know the different types of pigeons, how to train them, and how to race them. Another key factor is practice. You'll need to be able to fly your pigeons competently in order to win races. And, of course, you'll need to have the funds to invest in racing pigeons and other racing equipment. There are many reasons to buy my racing pigeon method. Here are some of the best reasons. You will get excellent results. It's a very simple system to use. It's affordable. I have had over 400 first prize winners. It's adaptable to any situation. You can use it with any racing method, natural, widowhood, young birds. It's a very effective method. There is no need to spend a lot of money on fancy pigeon products. It's a reliable system and it is foolproof to use. Professional athletes, race horses, take the same products. There is science behind this, not just hearsay. It is all to do with red blood cells and oxygen in the blood. Without that, a pigeon will not race well, or an athlete will not win a race. If he has low oxygen in his blood, the above is fact and is 100% science. There are a few things you can do to improve your chances of winning at racing pigeons. One of the most important things is to learn as much as you can about the sport. You'll need to know the different types of pigeons, how to train them, and how to race them. Another key factor is practice. You'll need to be able to fly your pigeons competently in order to win races. And, of course, you'll need to have the funds to invest in racing pigeons and other racing equipment.